How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to show you a 5-minute shoulder workout that you can do with no weights. Before we begin, please subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. I do appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow. Also, if you're interested in online personal training from me, or if you're interested in buying some cool fitness gear, have a look in my description box. So let's get started right now. I'm going to show you guys 5 exercises that will help develop the anterior head, the lateral head, and then the posterior delt. So it's going to hit all 3 of these movements, you guys. The exercises that I list, you're going to get full development. You're going to get that 3D look to your shoulders. So I'll show you guys 4 exercises. Then the last exercise that I will show you is pretty tough to do. It's tough for me to do. Again, I'm learning just like you guys. I do not know everything in the world. I can't do every single advanced exercise, so I'm learning just like you guys. So this one's a little bit tough for me. We'll see if I can do it, and you guys try it at home too. Even attempting to do it, if you guys fail, keep doing it over and over again. You'll still work your shoulders even if you don't get it all the way. It's a phenomenal exercise. It's going to give you guys a little bit of a challenge, and challenges are the best because it helps develop our bodies, it helps develop our mind, and keep trying. Never give up, you guys. So let's go over the first exercise. This is going to work the side. This is going to work our lateral delt and our posterior delt. So what you want to do is you want to get into a side plank position. So you can get into the side plank position. Now what you want to do, I'll actually go from this side so you guys can see it a little bit better. So you're going to go in the side plank position like so. Wow, that cement is extremely hard. My goodness, you guys. Side plank position. Now what you want to do is you want to rotate down. And all you're going to do is simply rotate down and come back up. This works your side delt like no tomorrow. And if you guys can see, you can see it contracting, you can see it working as I'm doing this. Not only that, but that's also going to allow yourself to build your external and obliques in the process. So that exercise, the side plank rotation, phenomenal exercise. Most people, when I do my side plank rotation, I'll show you guys from the side how I do mine. I generally do it like this and I rotate down, but that's more for the obliques. If you want to get it for the side delt, really come down and then up. Phenomenal exercise. Like, you can see my side delts right now just popping. It's a phenomenal exercise. It will build your side delts, and it's probably the #1 activator for bodyweight movements because most bodyweight movements do not train the lateral head that much. So you guys can get wide delts. That's what the lateral head does. Gives you that wide look. So that's the side plank position, you guys. Basically the side plank lateral raise, if you will. The next one is going to be the reverse iron cross. A crazy exercise to do for your upper back, mainly for your posterior delts, because again, I'm going to show you guys how to train your lateral head, your anterior head, and your posterior head as well. So to do the iron cross, what you want to do is you want to get your hands and kind of give it the thumbs up, right? So you're going to get down into a position like this. That's why we call it the iron cross. You guys were making a cross. Now what you want to do is lift up with your rear delt, your scapula, and really contract. Again, a very tough movement to do. So it's kind of like you're doing a crunch, but you're using your back to pull yourself up, not your abs. Oh my God, that's crazy. You just feel the crazy pump, you guys. Oh my God, that works. Love that exercise. I love it, you guys. But again, the reverse iron cross, that will train, it doesn't just train your posterior delts, it will train your rhomboids to some extent, your traps, your teres major, minor, and it works a lot of your back muscles as well as your posterior delt. So you need to develop that posterior delt. Your posterior delt is important because when you do that side delt pose, you get this muscle back here giving you that 3D look. If you don't really have that side or that posterior delt developed, you won't really look that big from the side. Even though your lateral head is crazy, if your posterior delt is not developed, you won't look as big. That's why I recommend it. The next one that we're gonna do for shoulder, it's gonna work mainly the anterior delt, will work the lateral head to some degree, is gonna be the plank lean. So what you wanna do is you wanna get into a plank position like so. But now what you're gonna do is you're gonna lean over. So generally the plank is done like this. But now what you're gonna do is you're gonna lean and you're gonna hold that position. And you feel it in your front delts, you guys. Crazy, crazy exercise. So that's another one. That's more of a beginner one, but you holding that muscle, leaning forward, you're going to put your anterior delt in a good position, good stretch. Okay, the next one is going to be the pseudo plank push-ups. So what you want to do is kind of get into a push-up position. But it's going to kind of be your hands. Generally, when you do a push-up, your shoulders are 90 degrees of flexion, you guys, and your head and your arms are kind of lined up. So you're in this position. With a pseudo push-up, a pseudo plank push-up, you're going to be forward like this. So you see how I'm leaning? Now you're going to do your push-ups. This puts all the pressure, you guys, on your shoulders. The farther you lean, the more pressure it puts on your anterior delts. It's going to work your lateral delts to some degree, and it's going to work your posterior delts as well. So those are the 4 exercises I recommend doing. The last exercise I told you I would show you guys. This is humbling for me because even I struggle with this. But even if you struggle with this exercise, by performing it and by failing at it, you're still getting in a good workout for your shoulders. So the exercise is going to be a crow stand. Now it's very, very hard to do. What you want to do is get into a push-up position. Now here's the key. Now you're going to get into the frog position. You're going to put your knees against your elbow. You can try to tuck them in. So you can put your legs over your elbows. You can put them in. Putting your knees inside of your elbows is going to be very tough. I recommend going on the outside. And now what you want to do is basically try to hold yourself up. It's like I can do it for 10 seconds or so. The amount of stress, like it's a crazy exercise. It's going to work the anterior delts phenomenally. And again, you're kind of levitating, so you do not want your feet to land on the ground. It's very tough to do. You have to have good balance, good shoulder strength. Give that one a try. If you can't do it, that's fine. Just keep messing around with it. Even if your feet land on the ground, like let's say you're just doing this, guess what? You're still working your shoulders. Your shoulders are getting that contraction. So even if you're failing at it for a minute, your shoulders still get one heck of a workout. So end of video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like the video, share it, follow me on Instagram, DylanBerg999. Thanks for watching.